Hey guys, hope you're having a fantastic week. It's Ethan Bailey here. Now in this video, what I'm going to do is break down exactly what you need to do when you get a fresh ad account that'll rocket your success in the long term. If you follow these steps in this video, you'll have your Facebook pixel to a T and it'll be seasoned enough to get you a lot of sales coming through to a point where Facebook knows exactly what your consumer is. Because there seems to be a lot of raving right now about going solely broad when you're a new ad account, which I personally disagree with, and I'll break down why in this video. Now, if you found this video helpful, feel free to hit the subscribe button. If you have any questions, drop them in the comment section below. And without further ado, let's get into the video. So guys, I've got a lovely little flowchart here that explains it perfect, and I'll go exactly right into that. So this is from another video I did about the best Facebook ad strategies running 2024. So this is just a section of it. If you want to check out this video, check out my channel, it'll be there. But let's go deep into the interest section. Now, when you run a brand new ad account and it's all set up and you're starting ads, the pixel's brand new. So there's no data on that pixel. There's no sales coming for the ad account. So Facebook doesn't really have a clue who your ideal consumer is. Yes, you can use its data points, but at the end of the day, it doesn't know who your consumer actually is. And what Facebook does here is when you run on broad, you have a really first good week of ads, because what it does, it just retargets people from the website and it catches all the impulse buyers. It doesn't catch the consumers who want to buy from you and keep coming back. So that's the problem when you run broad. From week 2, 3, 4, sales will drop, you'll wonder what's going on, and you'll just stop running ads. All the money you've made, you've burnt back on the ads. So this is why I have this flow chart kind of explaining exactly what we do for our clients to kind of avoid this. Because if you're a very established brand, even if you're just making 20, 30k a month and you've got a pixel set up, everything's operating perfectly, you can run broad because Facebook knows who your consumer is. But until you've had about 500 to 1,000 purchases directly through the pixel, Facebook hasn't got a clue, and it'll most likely retarget people or get impulse purchases, which kind of manipulate because they think they're doing well, when in reality, they're not. So, as you can see right here, we have interest targeting. Now, interest targeting basically guides the Facebook pixel and guides Facebook to knowing who your consumer actually is. Because if you just tell them who it is, it's going to be more effective than letting Facebook guess. So although Facebook's very techy and it's got a very strong algorithm, at the end of the day, if you don't guide Facebook, it's not really going to know, and it's going to get the wrong type of customers. The ones that want refunds, the impulse buyers, that type of consumer. So what we do is we set up 3 different ad sets. Now, 3 completely different interests. Now, it depends what market you're in. If you're in like Europe, like you're in Denmark or Holland or Switzerland, chances are we'll stack interest per category. So instead of just say celebrities, instead of just running something for something like David Beckham, we'd have like David Beckham, Tom Cruise, etc., and then just stack them all together. And when Facebook says to you the audience size is like 10k, they have no idea how big the audience size is. That's just an estimate. So completely forget about that number, because I have some clients where I run ads in a 50k audience in Denmark, for example, and we're getting like a $3 cost per car. I've done the exact same thing in the US where I've run ads to people who are only doctors or vegan doctors, where the audience size is like sub 500k or sub 100k, and the ads still perform. So don't believe everything gurus tell you and YouTube tell you. I mean, if you check out my case studies, I explain a lot of this in there. So don't believe everything you see on YouTube, because a lot of it is just utter rubbish. But yeah, so what we do is we have 3 interests set up. So we have celebrities and magazines is one ad set. So things like David Beckham, Tom Cruise, that type of thing. Someone the consumer looks up to. Magazines could be anything from like Modern Dog to Forbes to Vogue, whatever. Then in the interest hobbies, that's basically, or / lifestyle, that's basically what the consumer does. So they like fishing, jogging, did he go to Starbucks, did he shop at Home Depot, did they like studying geology and like looking at rocks, that type of thing. And then the last ad set is just competitors / companies the consumers aware. So aware brands, so brands that the consumer uses or has heard of. And then competitors can be direct or indirect. So for example, if you sell dog food, Royal Canine. Female skincare in Australia, you could be TVH Skincare. Male skincare in the US, you could be Lumen. Or male skincare or skincare in general anywhere, Dr. Squatch. Cereal, Magic Spoons. Protein powder, Huel. That type of thing. And having these will just guide Facebook into knowing who your consumer actually is before you go to broad. Now, you want to try and avoid stacking them to begin with. I only stack them if it's in like a small market. Like if the audience is like sub 10k, I'd potentially stack them just to get to about 100k minimum. But it all depends on your budget. So yeah, you can avoid, like in the US, avoid stacking them. For example, just do like David Beckham or just Tom Cruise, because that's going to be a couple of million. But if you're in a smaller country like Denmark, for example, just stack them together and just do like, you know, like 100k to 500k audiences. I know you're probably thinking, whoa, YouTube told me not to do that. All the gurus said a minimum audience has to be 1 million. Yeah, well, I'm not going to lie to you, they're lying to you, because I've scaled so many brands on very small audiences of 500k or less. One brand, even a 100k ad set, audience size. So don't believe everything these gurus say. I'm here to just tell you the truth and tell you exactly how it is when running ads. A lot of gurus try and sell you courses and manipulate you so they can run their ads to burn you and, you know, cost you a lot of money. So yeah, so what we do, we'll have our 3 ad sets set up. Now, once we run them and then we get 500 to 1,000 sales. Now, this could obviously take a week, this could take a month, it doesn't matter. It's a brand new ad account. This is very important. Rushing this will mess everything up. So once you've run, you've got 500 to 1,000 sales. What we then do, okay, we then go to broad. And that can be broad Advantage Plus, or broad can be, you know, your standard prospecting campaign. And broad is just country, gender, and age. That is literally it. And then when you've got your data points to 500,000 sales, Facebook will know who who wants to buy your product, and then from there you can dive straight in to broad. It is that simple. This process can take a week. This can take a month. It doesn't matter how long it takes. You just want to make sure you do it if you're on a new ad account. Otherwise, you're going to get the wrong people to your ads. You're going to miss out on potential sales that you could get, and that kind of thing. And then what you can do, after you've established some kind of, you know, formula with these interests, you can start to scale them. Yes, you can run broad along the side. I do that all the time. I run in the same campaign. I can have broad, I'll have like an interest, another interest. I do it all the time. So when you're running when you run it alongside each other, it doesn't really matter. As long as it doesn't start competing against each other, which you can really start to tell, which 9 times out of 10 it doesn't, it performs very, very well. And then scaling, same strategy. We look at the ad set level, past 3 days. Is the ROAS above where we want it to be, the target ROAS? Is the CAC below the target CPA? Yes, increase budget by 20%. Wait another day, review last 3 days. Yes, no, 20% up, 20% down, and then continue. And that's basically it. Very, very simple stuff. So guys, that is exactly what you need to do if your ad account is brand new to ensure success with Facebook ads pretty early on. If you have any questions, drop them in the comment section below. Really appreciate it if you hit the subscribe button. And if you want me to run your ads, look in the description where it says have Ethan Bailey run my ads. Click that link there, schedule a very, very quick 10-15 minute chat with me. We'll assess if you're a good fit to work with us. And that is everything. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.